poppin', everybody? It's your main man, Mr. Uptown One Love. Listen, I'm so excited today. Listen, I can't even tell you how excited I am today. Listen, I have the funny man all the way from New York that now lives down here in Atlanta, Georgia. My main man, my brother from another mother, Mr. Gerald Kelly's in the building.
What's happening? Mr. Uptown, One Love, the One Love room, baby. One love.
One love.
One love.
Yes. Let's get together. Man, welcome to the One Love show, man.
Appreciate you having me, man. I told you I was going to come.
Man, you know what?
I told you I was going to be here.
You came through, bro.
Come on, man. Come on.
Let me tell you something, man.
Come on.
You don't have a clue.
Come on.
My heart is like pounding like.
And you far out here, too. You far out here. You got to I got to catch a plane to get out of here. He in Georgia. I still have to catch a flight.
Well, you know what, man? I'm trying to keep it discreet. You know what I'm saying?
I don't blame you. I don't
want everybody all in my business.
That's how you do. You got to live far. So our folks, you know what I'm saying, won't just pop up to me. Hey, man, I was in the neighborhood.
No, you wasn't.
No, you wasn't. You was not just in the doggone neighborhood, man.
Man, what you been up to, man?
Man, just touring, man, with my sons, the Father and Sons comedy tour. Just did NBC America's Got Talent.
Yeah. You know what, man? That was do that again.
Come on. Just did NBC America's Got Talent.
Man, that was the truth,
with
man.
My 7-year-old son, Hunter, who just turned 8 the other day, man.
Good job, Hunter.
Yes,
8 years old?
Yeah, man, 8 years old, man. Been doing stand-up comedy since he was 4.
Man, that must be a lot of pressure on him, though, right?
Nah, man, he
like it.
He those are kids, man. They got no pressure.
That's true, too, because I saw him on, all the Instagrams and all the different sites and everything. That little kid, man, Hunter's doing his thing,
Hunter's doing his thing, man. Joshua is, too, man. Joshua's 15 now, started stand-up at 5. He had a 10-year career.
Josh.
He's been on stage for 10 years. He's only 15 years old so
far. Josh and Hunter, man, props to you, man.
Yeah.
Props to you guys.
That's the oldest son, Isaiah, who started at 10.
Isaiah's a clown.
He's a clown.
Isaiah is funny.
Funny, man. Solid. That dude funny as hell. He's on tour. He's actually doing a big show right now in New York with Lavelle Crawford. He tours with Lavelle. I called Lavelle up. I was like, hey, brother, I just want to thank you for putting my son on the road. Which he's like, man, this is my damn son. This ain't your son no more. I'm dating all you ready. That's your damn son. It ain't your son no damn more.
Lavelle is the funniest comedian, man. Whenever he would do those, what is it called, the hoodie awards and everything with Steve Harvey. Man. Oh my God,
what's his name from? Remember they had that back and forth?
Oh yeah, him and
what's
my
the
man
name from
Brown, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown. Whoa,
Mr. Man.
Man.
Yeah, boy, that was the funniest thing, man. They went back and forth with cracking up on each other and everything.
Man, when I saw
that was funny.
Get up and get out the seat to come on. Oh, wait a minute now. Man,
Lavelle is just funny. He lost a lot of weight too, man.
Yeah, he did. He had the. I think he said he had the surgery or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he looks good, man. He looks good, man. Man,
I remember when I met you, man. You may not remember, but you may remember. Mm-hmm. I was detailing vehicles with my Uptown executive detail business.
Really?
You remember you was getting the barbershop. You was over at the barbershop over there at Kevin's place. And
that's right.
I detailed your car in Hiram, right? I detailed your car, man. And I looked at you. I said, "Damn, I know this brother from somewhere."
Come on, man. Come on.
And I said, lo and behold, I knew it from Def Jam. Because back in the day, Def Jam was the joint.
I talked to Russell Simmons last week.
Man, you tell Russell and Deuces and get the brother on. You know?
I talked to Russell last week. He was in New York, man. I called him up and Russell picked right up. I call Russell, one of the guys you call him up, he picked right up.
Like, hey, what's going on, man? Just one of those kind of guys.
He don't stay on the phone long, though.
He can give you a long time.
That's it. Hey, Russ, what's going on? Hey, Gerald, I'm good. He don't call me Gerald. Gerard. What's up, Gerard? You good? What's happening with you? Okay, cool. Click.
Oh, man. I tell you, man, I don't even know. I've never been starstruck, man, but I'm starstruck today, man. Man, you are a celebrity, man. You are my first major celebrity up in this house, man. And I want to thank you again, man. I want to give you some more love.
I appreciate you having me.
I'm going to give you some more love on that, man.
I'm excited to be here. Only one celebrity in this world. That's God. Ain't no celebrities.
Come on now. You talking good stuff to everybody out there.
Jackson died. I was like, hey, ain't no celebrities in this world.
Yeah, that was a major blow, man. That was a major blow with Michael Jackson.
Come on. Shimon. Should know it. The best ever, man. Come on, man.
Now, how was this father and son tour coming along, man? How is that, man? I mean, how do you be able to bounce things? You don't guys do it together. You just have your own individual set, correct?
Yeah, we just travel together. We actually just came back from doing 11 cities. We just got back yesterday from doing Jacksonville, Florida, 4 or 5 shows there. And then the week before that, we was in Tampa, then Orlando, then New York, Jersey, more shows in New York. We getting ready to go to Detroit. We getting ready to go back to Miami on the 17th of September. We're going to Vegas Labor Day weekend.
Right.
You know, so we just it's working, man. And what happened was my oldest son Isaiah started at 10.
Right.
So we was in L.A. just me and him, man, living together. He started at 10 years old, and I wanted to differentiate myself from everyone else.
Right.
I separated myself from the pack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm
I'm a funny dude by myself.
Right.
But you could close your eyes and dig in a pot
Right.
of comedians and pull out names, a plethora of names who are funny. Mm-hmm. So it's not about funny, it's about what separates you from everyone else.
Right.
So here I got my sons doing it, man. My 15-year-old started 5 years old. Isaiah was already doing it for some years. And then the baby, man, I had him with me. I took him on the road with the other ones, and he's 3-4 years old.
Now Josh is the one that was on American Got Talent.
Now Hunter.
That was Hunter.
Hunter, 7 years old on America's Got Talent.
Jeez, Hunter came through, man.
Yeah, Hunter came through, and he forgot. He got stuck. If you watch it, he got stuck on stage.
In the beginning.
He was saying goodnight too quick.
Yeah.
So he said, "My name is Hunter Kelly." And he paused because he was leaving too soon.
Yeah.
He says, "Nah, I just want to make sure y'all don't forget my name."
That was so
name?
good. That was like,
"We'll never forget your name." Then he got back to his last joke or two, and I was sitting there going, "Yeah, man, you got it."
So how do you feel, man, knowing that you got your boys with you? Because that's very unique. That's nothing like that out here. There's nothing like that.
We're the first ever. We're the first father and sons to do comedy together in the history of comedy. There's never been a father and sons on tour together.
I'm thinking in my brain. I guess,
The Waynans was the brothers and sisters. The Waynans was brothers.
Yeah.
Marlon, Sean, Damon, of course, and Keenan. Then there's Tony Rock, Chris Rock, and those are brothers.
Those are brothers, yeah.
But there's to see a dad and his sons doing
never.
It's never been done.
Man, so what do you expect to come out of this? What's your goal?
We're working on developing a couple of shows. We're developing. There was 2 pilots already shot. One is about for the Discovery Channel. It was shot in our home, in our neighborhood. A few months ago. It's about a comedic family moving to Ghana.
Moving to Ghana.
From America to Ghana, and see what we would do in Ghana and how we would make it, and the wife and cooking different, from the ground, and the earth, and the relationship, and me and my sons, how with school, and the kids, and how do we adapt? Me and my older son was like, "Yo, the first thing we're gonna do is go out there and open up a comedy club."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But wouldn't you have to know the culture of that people?
Laughter is universal.
That is so true.
And then everybody out there, they watch American comedians.
They do.
American celebrities are superstars to them.
That is true.
So now we'll get the locals to do stand up.
Right.
Let's do workshops and then once a month we'll bring in some big wigs from America. To come perform down there. So. We got plans, man.
Man, you said something, man, in reference to your son when he was younger, and he saw Cat Williams. Cat Williams always gave money to him.
Oh man, hey man, Cat Williams has been looking out for my son Isaiah since he was 10 years old.
Jeez, man,
as of 3 days ago, Isaiah was in Miami performing.
Right.
And Isaiah was communicating with Cat. Let them know he was in Miami.
Right.
And Cat told Red Grant. He said, tell Isaiah if he can make it to Tampa, 20,000 people tonight. Come on, I got a spot for him.
Oh, really?
So Isaiah got a rental car.
He got his ass there quick.
He got his ass on the highway from Miami to Tampa. Shows at 8:00. Isaiah called me at 6:30 and said, "Yo, Dad, you ain't gonna believe this shit." I said, "What's wrong?" Man, the car got a flat. The rental car got a flat.
Oh my God!
And it wasn't one. The tire was destroyed, and the tow truck that came to replace the tire, the type of tire to replace it with, it was the type of tire that wouldn't last on a 2-hour drive and a 2-hour back. This was enough for him to get back to where he was staying at the hotel until the next morning they do a whole tire thing on him.
So he didn't make it.
Couldn't make it. Oh, he sent the picture to Cat. of the flat.
Oh God, what did Cat say?
I was like, it could have been worse. See you on the next one, Junior. So,
man, not only are you a comedian, man, but you are an impressionist also.
Yeah,
man.
you know what? That's something that I don't do a lot because I just don't want to be
but you're good
labeled
at it.
because a lot of comedians that just do those impressions, I don't want to be the impressionist. You know what I'm saying? So I could do almost anyone's voice. But when we was young, when Isaiah was young, Isaiah was 10, 11 years old, going to the comedy clubs in L.A. Right. We lived in L.A. So every time Cat see him, when Cat seen him, 10 years old, 11 years old, Cat would walk up to him in front of all the grown comedians. He'd go, Junior, you're going to be a problem when you get older. You're already a problem. You know how I know? You should see the faces of the grown-ass comedians hating on you when you're on stage killing. Here you go. Hold this. Right in front of them, $500, $1,000, $200.
Wow.
This dude was 10 years old. Dude, we in L.A. starving. Every
Cat
time
came
we
through,
get
right?
back in the car, head home, I'll be like, hey, man.
Give me how about that money?
Collect that money, bro. You 10, you don't know no better. Let's go pay some bills. So it got to the point where it was a code red in my house. Somebody called, I said, anybody out and Cat's at the club,
It's code red.
Damn, it's a school night or not. I'm waking his ass up. So it'd be code red. Woo, 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 woo. A school night. Hey, man, get up. Yo, Dad, I'm tired. Get up, boy. Cat Williams is at the club. Let's go.
Right.
Get that money. Get to the club.
This is going to be a hard interview for me, man, because he's keeping me cracked up.
Junior, here you go. Then he got a little older. He was like, don't give your dad a damn thing. I know what he did with it. I see the new shirt, the new clothes. Don't do it for him no more.
Wow. So what else is coming up on the horizon for you, man? I know you're doing a lot of great things. You got your tour with your son. What else you got going on, man?
Well, me and my son's on tour, of course. It's the Father and Sons comedy tour. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Joshua Kelly, Hunter Kelly, and Isaiah Kelly.
Are you going to be doing anything here in Atlanta with that tour?
I'm doing something on the 5th in Atlanta. I got to remember where the location is at, where the place is at. But I do know Thanksgiving weekend, we're going to be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, me and my boys.
We be there.
Yeah, it's going to be 5 shows, I believe, that weekend. Thanksgiving, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 shows right here in Atlanta. The Atlanta Comedy Theater is going to be nice, man.
Listen, guys, make sure you get your ticket. Tune in for that.
Yeah.
Okay? I will put this on podcast shows so you guys know to go and support my brother, Mr. Kelly.
Appreciate you. I'll bring the crew back. We'll come up here and do the podcast.
Oh, man,
again.
that's what I like to have, man.
They wanted to come now, man.
God.
I said, let Dad go shine a little bit. Let him shine.
Because they be shining on each other. But, boy, they be snapping on each other. Man, I'm like, ooh.
We was in Florida the other night. We was in Jacksonville. My 5th show. I'm on stage rocking. The little fella just walked up. I go, come on, man. What you doing, man? Hey, I need some more. I got one more joke I forgot to tell.
While you doing your set?
I'm doing my set. So I give him the mic. He kills it with a new joke.
Oh, God.
He said, I just thought about this joke on the side. He was like, what he said? He was like, black people always lying about when they, he said, no. He said, black people always lying about why they late for work or why they miss work.
Right.
He said, my mother works for home and she got fired from her job. Cause she talking about it's too much traffic. That's why she was late 5 days in a row because of the traffic. I'm like, Mama, you work from home.
How you gonna be late work from home, right? Oh my goodness, man.
It's a joy working with them. We want to develop a stand-up. We want to shoot a stand-up comedy special.
Okay.
Right now we're looking at what city to shoot it in.
Right. Well, Atlanta's a place to be, man.
Yeah, Atlanta's a great place.
Give a shout out to Atlanta. Come on now. Make this thing happen.
We love it. I mean, we live here. You know what I'm saying? We love to shoot it here, man. But, there's other cities like Mississippi, man.
Need some love.
Yeah, that'd be, when they come out.
Them Southern brothers and sisters come out. They get them nice, what do they call those now later suits on, boy, all in different colors.
You shoot the special in Atlanta, there might be people in the audience that's like, man, we already seen them, man.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah,
you want to go someplace like Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah. Even Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee is the true money. That's that strong Southern money.
Yes.
Deep money.
Yep, they come out. That's why I never knew that about the business until I watched the Kings of Comedy.
Right.
Shout out to Bernie Mac. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
Rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
But they didn't do the Kings of Comedy in none of those
big cities. They just went to the Chitlin circuit.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Because those people come out.
They come out.
Give it up.
They come out. They come out clean. Come out clean. And speaking of
jean dungarees with the crease in them,
right. So which one of the major comedians out there, man, you enjoy working with, man, and that you've had the honors of working with, that you say, man, I like to do a movie with this guy. Speaking of movies, let's talk about movies and stuff too.
Well,
let's talk about the main person that you worked with that you say, like, man, I would love to be able to do a movie, do something with this person that you enjoy working on stage with.
Man, it's a few people, man. I mean, I love Country Wayne.
Country Wayne,
internet superstar. He made his name on the internet. You got to check.
It's called Country Wayne.
Yeah, Country Wayne, man.
Let's check out Country Wayne, y'all.
Everything that he does, he don't even need Hollywood for.
He don't.
He does his own production, right, with his crew.
Yeah,
and the numbers are staggering.
Wow.
He put up a video every day, and they get 1 million+ views. That's insane.
Wow.
So,
well, I'm working towards that.
Kevin Hart, of course. I love Kev, man.
Kevin Hart.
I did a movie with Kev. Mm-hmm. I did a movie called The Other Brother with Kevin Hart. I played it was not The Other Brother. It was Death of a Dynasty. It was about the breakup of Jay-Z and Damon Dash.
Really?
Yeah, it was Rockefeller Films. I did it years and years ago.
Man, that must have been quiet.
It was, but you know what? It really didn't get big play, but it was a funny movie, man. At that point, I knew Kev was going to be something different special. I played Kareem Biggs, the silent partner. It was a comedy. Okay. So it's Jay-Z, Damon Dash, and Kareem Biggs. I played Biggs, the silent partner. But Kevin played my sidekick who talked for me.
Oh, so he was you look at you would talk for you what you
would talk for me. So so somebody walk by and they'll go, "Hey, what's up, Damon? What's up, Jay?" And look at me and go, "How you doing, Biggs?" And I go, and Kevin go, "That's Biggs. He's a silent partner. He doesn't say much." So if a girl walk by and I go
like that,
Kev go, "Biggs said you got a nice ass." So he basically
he was telepathically reading your mind, right?
Yeah. Biggs said, "What up?"
That's awesome. Man, that's so funny.
All I did the whole movie was like this.
That's all you did. But it must have been fun.
But yeah, man. And of course, Cat Williams, man. Cat, so, I mean.
Cat must be he's a funny guy.
Yeah, Cat Williams is a hilarious dude. Cat Williams is one of the funniest cats in the game ever. Yeah. In the history of stand-up. And he got a break, man. He got an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Given those type of opportunities, once I get that opportunity to go on that level, it's game over. Because everybody that come to my shows, they leave out going, I've never laughed like this before.
Yeah, you're hysterical, man. So what is it? You've been in the game for a while, man. So what do you think that's stopping you, or has not allowed you to get your butter? Like,
you know what, man? It's been a few things for me.
What do you think it is, man? Because you're funny as hell.
Yeah.
And you've been in the game for a while.
30 years in the business.
30 years, man.
I stopped focusing on me years and years and years and years ago. And I took a risk because there was times that I had some heat, bad relationships where a marriage ended and I had to leave Los Angeles to go back to New York because the marriage ended.
And that can be very hard.
It was hard. And I had to go back and be with my kid, and because she left L.A. and went to I never forget this. His agent was like, "Dude, you know how many women are out here in this world? You're going to run back to New York. You're going to lose it all. I got you connected with this person, that person, this person, that person." I said, "Man, to hell with that. I'm going back to try to get my family back together." It didn't work, but at least I got to raise my son. Right. And then in my career, I started telling comedy clubs, "Hey, man, I know you got Gerald Kelly coming. Why don't you call it the Father and Son Tour, the Father and Sons Tour?"
Right.
Some respected it and did it, some didn't.
Right.
So I put my sons on with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And dim my light.
For them to shine. Yeah.
And then you see the benefits of it years and years later with Little Hunter.
Yeah. You was basically you had a visionary. You was visionary.
Yeah, I knew this was going to work. I was told 1 million times no. And no. Dude, NBC America's Got Talent, 150 million views later.
I saw that.
Boom.
I saw that.
On
That was
social
amazing.
platforms, total about 100-something million views. Everywhere me and Hunter go, everywhere I go, he goes. Somebody's asking about me, him. They see us,
Right.
And then we taking it to another level. For the last 4 years, me and my sons, we started our own initiative. We put homeless people in hotels.
Right.
We
I heard
them
about
in the
that.
streets.
Yeah.
We sell our T-shirts, the father and son T-shirts at every venue, every shows we do. We're gonna sell them online too, but we take most of the proceeds from the shirts,
Right.
and we go out in that city,
Right.
and we go feed homeless people. We find out where they hang out at.
Man, that's a good look,
And then
man.
we go, hey man, where you sleeping at tonight? And they go, I'm sleeping on right here in the street, the cardboard.
Yeah.
Not tonight.
Wow.
What?
Man,
I'll put you in a hotel.
man
So
that's
we get
that's
the
wonderful,
rate
man.
that the hotel that the comedy clubs get. So it's nice hotels with a good rate.
Right. Right.
You know, like a regular rate might be $199 or $225, $240 for a room for a night. The comedy club might get it for $79, $80.
So you going to get two more?
Yeah,
rooms,
I get two rooms for 2 or 3 people. One time we put 5 homeless people in a room, and then one time we was in Syracuse. The general manager got a whiff of what I was doing. He used to be homeless.
Wow.
So he put the 3 people that I put in the hotel. I gave him 2 nights.
Yeah.
He gave him 2 weeks.
Wow.
For free. Then just recently, me and Hunter, my little man. This is Tony right here. My little man we was in Orlando performing. There was a big restaurant out there that was one of the sponsors for the show. We did a one night, just me and Hunter, and we go to this restaurant to go get some breakfast. I think it was IHOPs or something. We was trying to get some breakfast, so we got some breakfast there. Me and Hunter, we come
Right,
outside.
right.
There's a guy sitting in the front with a cup, asking for not with a cup. I'm sorry, he didn't have no sign or nothing. He was asking people, can I get them something to eat?
Right.
And people walking by this guy. Now you going in an eatery,
And you walking by people.
this guy. Like, come on. So
does
he looked
that?
at Hunter and me. He was like, oh my God. Oh, come on, man. God is so good. America's Got Talent.
Wow. He saw you.
He saw us on America's Got Talent June 1st. He said June 1st, he was in a shelter
Right.
and they were watching it.
Wow. That's amazing.
He said, I can't believe I'm meeting you, man. Spoke great, brother. I said, man, God bless you, man. He recited all the jokes.
Yeah.
He said, I know y'all, man. I love y'all. He said, where y'all performing at? I told him what it. He said, man, I'm just out here, man. I got kicked out of a shelter. He was honest with me. He said, I started a fight.
Right.
He was honest.
I got kicked out.
I got kicked out the shelter. You know, I was in the shelter June. It was July, August. You know, July and August. He's been out for 2 months. He said, but before the shelter, he was in the streets for like 8 months. You know, he said it's hard.
Right.
So I said, I'm gonna get you something to eat. I'm gonna take you to the restaurant that's sponsoring the comedy show.
Man.
So we put him in the truck that we were in, let him sit in the back, and we get to the restaurant. As soon as we get to the restaurant, little Hunter, he sees everything. He goes, Dad, the sign says now hiring.
Wow.
I go, you know what? It does. And this guy speaks well. Let me go inside. So the owners giving me accolades about the show the night before. Gerald, we want to thank you so much. We want to bring you back out here,
Right,
man.
right.
I said, can you do me one favor? Forget bringing me back out here. This guy right here is homeless. Talk to him for a minute. Give him something to eat. They put him spread out for him.
Wow.
The owner went and interviewed him. He said, Gerald, I'm going to hire this dude. This dude, he's sharp.
Wow, man. You have a great
The
heart.
guy
man.
got hired in 2 days.
Really?
This is last month. I got a phone call 3 days ago. I got a call. Me and Hunter was in Jacksonville. The homeless guy, Bernard is his name. He called me from a phone he got now. Wow. He said, Brother Kelly, I just want to tell you, man, God bless you. Thank you so much. I've been working for 2.5, 3 weeks there. I get my keys to my studio apartment tomorrow.
Wow, man, that's amazing, man. You know what, man? And we're gonna take a little pause
Let's
on
do
that
it.
break, man, because
Let's
that
do
right
it.
there is
Yes.
worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my main man, Mr. Gerald Kelly. We're gonna take a little small break. We'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in for the Uptown Podcast Show.
Refresh yourself on the page. Replace yourself.
What's poppin', everybody? It's your main man, Mr. Uptown One Love. We're back in the building. Listen, I have my special guest with us today. the great comedian himself, Mr. Gerald Kelly. What's up, big baby?
I'm good, man. Enjoying myself, man. I like the setup.
You like the setup, man?
Yeah, Mr. Uptown, one love, baby.
Yes,
one
sir.
Love. Hey, one love, boom. I'm here, man. Feeling good, man.
You feeling good, man? I appreciate you, man.
God is good. God is good. God is good.
God is excellent, man.
Excellent.
He's beyond good.
Yeah, I always say that. I don't know why I say God is good. People say God is good. I'm like, collard greens and rib tips is good.
Right.
Mac and cheese is good. Oxtail, the Jamaican spot, is good. God is better than good.
God is delicious.
Delicious. Come on now. Let me get some of that Jesus. Maybe you can order Jesus. Let me get some fried Jesus. 14 pieces of Corinthians and 6 Psalms.
and 5 Romans.
Romans, you know what I'm saying? And 2 amens.
Amen.
And then, but let me get a sweet tea and lemonade though. That's what they call. That's what they call. You got to get that drink. That they got nothing to do with church.
Oh my God, guys, this is very hard. It's very hard to maintain composure when you got a funny guy like Gerald Kelly in the building.
Man, I appreciate you having me, man. It's been a pleasure, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Like, once again, I just want to let all my people out there know, listen, I am extremely, extremely excited to have this wonderful comedian here today. This guy here has been known all over the world, and for him to take time out to come and be a part of my show, that just let me know, man, you have a great heart, man. I appreciate you.
Man, I mean, too much is given, much is required, man. I just continue to, you know, I'm humble, man. I'm humble.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm going through a lot right now. Like I said, in the personal life, there's things that I'm going through, man. The business and the career and everything is popping, but the personal stuff, man, you know, you can't. People can't tell. They see me on stage, they'll never know.
Yeah.
But I'm never going, you know, change who I am, bro.
Right,
Not at all. Never gonna change who I am.
You know, I genuinely like your spirit, man.
Yeah.
I'm hearing the things that you and your son are doing for people with
me
your
and the boys, me and the sons, man. Yes.
Yeah, with the sale of your shirts and things, and what you do for when you go on tour, you help those you know, that are less fortunate yourself, man. That beyond measure is wonderful, man.
Yes.
And you know, one of the things that when me working in the hospice business and everything, and taking care of patients, man, I have a tendency of have a very keen sense of understanding people, you know, and I think what you're doing to bless others, man, it truly is the report card up on your grade.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
If I was Gabriel in the pearly gates, man, I'd be like A+.
Man, I appreciate it, man. That's the key, man.
Yeah.
Want to make it to heaven.
Yeah, man. You know
Don't
what?
want to go downstairs, be down there complaining, talk about, how did I get here? I fed the homeless. Then they pull out the chart. Sold drugs in 96, 97, 98, 99. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, come on now, have a seat. Get on a hot seat over there.
That's your seat right there with your name on it.
Man, I tell you, man, it's so, you know what? I haven't laughed this way in a long time, man. Thanks for bringing laughter to me, man.
Good.
You know, sometimes, but, you know, because I do work in hospice as my profession, I'm kind of frowned up a lot, you know. But man, you're putting a little smile on my face, man, to be able to laugh, man, to be able to have a good sense of humor about things, because I can get really deep sometimes. Yeah. My kids tell me, Mark, Dad, you're taking it too far. Too far. You're too far.
That's
come on back, man. Them kids, boy, they tell you how you really are, won't they?
Yeah, they are. They'll let you know.
They will let you know.
Calm down, Dad.
It's just too much.
My middle son said I was annoying the other day.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he said,
what did
Dad,
you do?
You're annoying, man. I said, whoa.
How did you? You know,
I said, I'm old school, bro.
Yeah,
Don't you ever talk like that to me again?
My kids told me that too, man. Dad, you're too much. You're annoying. Dad. I'm like, damn.
It's the video games. It's Fortnite.
It is the video games, man.
Great kids. We got great kids. So it's like, you want to look at them like, dude, I would knock your whole head off.
I'll tear your ass up.
Yeah, I'll tear your ass right up. But he's like, Dad, you're annoying in the name of Jesus. So they put God at the end of it. You can't do that. You get on my damn nerve in the name of Jesus, Dad. Oh, you lucky you said Jesus. Boy.
Speaking of this, man, I know your kids go on tour and everything. Like, how do you handle that, man, when they go out being amongst a lot of grown folks and they're doing comedy? I mean, how do you say, okay, man, that was kind of tight. You know, my son heard me cuss somebody out and blah, blah, blah. How do you handle that?
You know what? It's crazy because the wife was with us in Jacksonville this weekend. And she doesn't go on tour with us like that.
Okay.
So she was in Jacksonville. You know, women or moms are always trying to fine tune and fix this and mess with this. I'm like, yo, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right on.
I don't do all clean comedy. I used to subject myself to just doing I'm gonna do clean.
Right.
And then that clean world is worse than that hardcore world.
Really?
And in this business, oh man. Them church folks, man, them churches,
Yeah.
man, come on. Pastor told me, hey, man, I ain't got you all your money one day. I said, man, I'm going to tear this church up.
That's funny when they tell you they got all your money, huh?
You going to get my money. I seen the offering in the tithes. You going to pay me out of them tithes. But, so she was trying to say, she's listening to the radio today in the car.
Right.
And she said, you hear me singing a Tupac song? But I'm thinking the curses, she said, but the radio is playing the clean version. So I'm listening to her talk.
Right.
And I go, what's your point? She goes, yeah, when you do your shows. I said, sweetie, come on. You know, you've been with me for 9 years. You see me do clean comedy.
Yeah,
I was just on NBC, America's Got Talent.
Right.
Did I curse? She said,
No,
you're right. I said, exactly. Please don't tell me how to be an artist.
You're right.
I said, there's power in the words.
Right on.
If you take the power out of the word, you eliminate some of the negativity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look at the N-word.
Right.
Jay-Z had that discussion years ago with Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
When Oprah was criticizing all the rappers for using the N-word.
Yeah.
Right? And Oprah was Jay-Z this and da.
Yeah,
so he invited her to do an interview. They did a live interview. I think it was on ABC. I don't know if you guys saw it. But he told her to come to his old hood in Marcy Projects. Because she ain't about that life.
Right. Never been about that life.
You know what I'm saying? So she came with 1 million security guards, and they set on the concrete in the hood. He introduced her to quarter waters. In New York, we call them quarter waters. The little juice that costs 25 cents.
Yeah,
quarter waters.
little plastic little ones.
Plastic
Yeah.
that you can punch a hole in.
Yeah.
And then he told her, sometimes when our people and our culture, not all, because there's a lot of black people that hate that word too.
Right.
He said it's endearment, like it's love.
Right.
How you doing, man? It's
Of
love.
Of endurement. Like
endurement.
Yeah.
So she was like, I hear you, but I still don't agree.
Right.
And he said, that's good. That's the power with people. You could agree to disagree.
Right.
But I'm telling you where it comes from here,
right,
as opposed to there. You know.
Right.
So I was telling him, like, I do clean shit. My content is clean.
Right.
Like, I get on stage after my sons,
right,
and I talk about my children.
Right.
If I use an F-bomb or this, that, and the third, there's no kids in the audience. It's grown folks come to see us.
Right.
Now, if it's a kid-friendly show, of course it will be clean.
If you're doing a Nickelodeon show or a Disney
different.
show, there's a different rhythm.
So, but, I understand where she was coming from, but she can't come on the road with us no more. She's
right. So what else was going on in the music in your mind, man? What's going on, man? What else
I had a nightmare the other night.
What?
I had a nightmare.
Talk to me about it, man.
Bad dream, bro.
I need to hear about this dream, man.
I hope it don't come true, but if it come true, man, you pray for me. I had a dream, man, that my career spiraled down.
No, you serious?
Went through a bad divorce, lost my comedy club. I was a comedy club owner, lost the club because of the pandemic, and my career went down. And my young children, the 8-year-old and 15-year-old, became superstar YouTubers.
Right.
TikTok videos, millions of views.
Right.
Comedians all over the world. And their mom moved overseas with her new husband.
That's a terrible dream, bro.
With her new husband.
Shit.
And her sister is a chaperone at the home. My two young sons live in this beautiful big home, a mansion. Right. And the sister that I never liked, that she never liked me. Remember Aunt Esther?
Yeah.
And the first Red Fox and the Sanford son, Aunt Esther, Jackie Gleason and Alice's mom.
Yeah.
That kind of energy. And I had to move in.
Oh, no.
With my little children.
Wait a minute.
Dude.
Man, that's a crazy dream.
I had to move in with my little children because I had no place else to go.
So you telling me you had a dream that your career went down?
Yes.
And your kids came up.
My kids came up.
And you moved in with them?
I had to move in with them. And they were hesitant to let me move in. I'm like, all the stuff I done for y'all?
And y'all gonna open the door and let you in?
You know what I'm saying? We're thinking about it, Dad. We debating now.
Man, you know what, man?
So they open up the door.
Yeah.
They come. They got that face.
Grudgingly, like God damn.
Yeah, that face.
That grudgingly face, like damn.
Not even inviting.
They didn't invite
the next
that.
day, I bring over, like about a week later, in the dream, I come home with a date. I'm grown, man.
Right.
The little 7-year-old look at the date and go, "How you doing, ma'am?" She goes, "Oh my God, he's so mannerable."
Right.
Dad, let me talk to you for a second.
Are you serious?
You serious, Dad? You know doggone well there's no guests here on no school night.
Oh my God,
Well,
that's
go to
so
school.
funny.
We go to school, Dad. We homeschool. Can't have no guests in here on school night, man. Excuse me, ma'am. He didn't tell you the rules, but you got to go.
Wow, man. You know what, man? That's funny, man. That'll
Living in hell.
make a good movie, man.
Who's raising who?
That'll be a good movie, man.
Living with my kids.
You know, funny you should say that, but that'll be a funny movie.
I think so
man.
too. I got up out of that dream and I was like, oh, I went in their rooms. Okay, I'm still in charge.
Man, you need to do something with that one,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
I like that,
Yeah,
man. That's going to be funny. I can see you doing that, man.
We gotta get you in it too, man. You gotta play the uncle. You know what I'm saying, or the best friend.
Well, I'll play best friend, man.
The best friend that lives next door. They got his podcast.
Let's do it,
Come on, man.
Let's do
Mr.
it.
Uptown,
Right.
OneLove Podcast.
And you come into my house and everything, man. You what?
Yeah.
Goddamn, brother, you gotta come mess my girl up, man.
Yeah.
You see, I'm living large now. Here, take this $500.
Yeah. I'm going through it.
Man, that's funny,
My
man.
kids doing it though.
Yeah, I like that.
They
though,
loaning
man.
me money. Hey, Dad, man. Hey, when you gonna get that $1,000? When I'm gonna get that $1,000 back?
Man.
Dude, you just gave it to me yesterday. Yeah, man, I need it back.
Man, I tell you, that's funny, man. How do you get your material the way that you get it, man? What's the formula for a good comedian?
You know what? To me, it's no formula at all. At all. I am a comedic beast.
Mm-hmm.
God touched me when I was in my mom's womb and was like,
He's like he was laughing at you from the mama womb.
yeah, this dude right here is going to be different. I could come up with concepts.
Mm-hmm.
I never been a writer. I'll write a title
Right.
and go. So I try to teach my kids the way I learned, the way I did it, and that's wrong because you can't teach them the way you did it.
Right.
Hunter, the little one,
Right.
is different. This is little. We really have.
He comes off the dome real
He
quick.
comes off the dome.
Yeah.
He comes off the dome, and this little one is really. When I talk about the little one, it reminds me, even though I wasn't there, it reminds me of what Joe Jackson was talking about when little Michael was 7 and 8 years old. Joe Jackson was probably talking to people like, "Yo, man, this one right here, is different."
Yeah.
And that's Hunter. Hunter is just, and Josh, you got to script it out. You got to write it down for Josh.
Yeah.
And
Josh seems like he's very astute. Like
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
very
yeah.
a smart kid.
Yeah,
like
he
he
is.
just read every damn
Yeah,
thing and
he
based
does,
on
yeah.
that doesn't go right there. That's not what the
No,
directions
exactly.
there. Let's put it around this side.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're right, Josh.
yeah.
He's-
and Isaiah just is he expanded his. I watch him, man. Sometimes I watch my oldest son.
Right.
Because I got to go on behind him.
right. If you
It's-
ain't right,
it's-
if
it's
you
the
ain't bringing
order.
it, if you ain't bringing it,
And
man,
he brings it.
he brings it
So,
hard.
so we let Josh go first on the tour.
Uh-huh.
Josh is older than Hunter because Hunter would go up and get that cute that baby love
Yeah.
and be funny.
Yeah.
It's game over for whoever got to follow him.
Right.
So we let Josh go first and shine at 15,
You're right.
14, 13, 12, whatever. And then now Josh gets his shine,
Yeah.
and then this little dude come out.
And then he gets his
Now
shine.
this little dude come on stage. I just in Florida and in New York, man, he come on stage dancing. They got certain songs that I
Yeah.
don't even listen to. We don't
Right,
listen to
right,
these
right.
songs. He go tell the DJ, bring me on to such and such by Ayo and Teo. I'm like, yo, who the hell is Ayo and Teo? And then he comes on doing the dance, and the crowd knows the song, and
Right.
they going crazy.
Yeah,
Then he takes
yeah.
his little hand, cut it. What's up, everybody? I'm like, man, this dude is.
Yeah, he's
different.
He's you know what, man? They've been around greatness, man.
Yeah, that's and people like, man, great job teaching your kids stand up. You can't teach no stand up comedy, man.
Right.
It's either in you,
Right.
or it's not. Like with me, I'm on stage. When I'm on stage, I come up with stuff.
Right.
I don't like to be scripted. That's America's Got Talent did that to us. It had you scripted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because everything's on a 3 minute.
Oh my God!
2
man.
2
A
minutes? 3 minutes? A minute and a half?
2 minutes. I only did a minute and a half.
Wow.
I was like, and I was like, oh man, this is not. I want to just. It was so much stuff you got to do. You got to wear this. You got to talk this
Yeah.
way. You got to do this interview here. We had to wear the same clothes for 2 days in a row on set. It's hot. It was hot in California. And every time they go, all right, let's run the lines outside by the trailer. Run the lines. Man, we don't run lines.
Right.
Comics.
You're right.
Me and Hunter both was fumbling. I knew one of us was going to get stuck. And we even though we got the 4 yeses, we both had glitches in our sets a little bit. People that know me was like, Hey, man. Good job, man. I'm proud of you. But I saw what happened up there. I'm like, yeah.
Man, that's funny, man. Listen, I'm just excited, man, for everything out there that you guys are doing, man.
I appreciate you.
Keep up the good work,
Yes,
man,
yes,
and
yes.
just keep shining. You know, when anything you need, man, you can always count on me, Mr. Uptown, man. I'll be there to support
appreciate
you, man.
For real.
My main man, Mr. Jace, man, thank you for holding the cameras down, man. You're an awesome brother.
Thanks,
from
Jace.
another mother. Appreciate
We gonna
you.
work, Jace. We got to work. I need you on the team, man.
Listen, guys, this is Mr. Uptown One Love. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Uptown Show. This will be featured coming up really soon. I love you guys. Be encouraged. Trust God. Trust no one else but Him. Deuces. See you at the top. Uptown One Love.
That was awesome, man.
What's poppin', everybody? It's your main man, Mr. Uptown One Love. Listen, I want to make sure that you guys know. Tune in to the Uptown One Love show. Each and every week, we'll have a special guest that's going to come in the building here. We're going to talk to you about different things. We're going to talk about marriage. We're going to talk about finances. We're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about sex, drug, and rock and roll. I'm your main man, Mr. Uptown One Love. Listen, stay tuned for more of the Uptown One Love show. I'll see you at the top. Deuces, baby.